Hello, everyone. It's Aisha Chidole. I'm an immigration attorney here in Orlando, Florida. I represent clients all over the United States or internationally as long as you would like to immigrate to the United States. I will be happy to assist you. My number is 407-995-6567. I'm also going to link that below. So how is everybody doing with the whole COVID-19 virus? I just wanted to jump on here just to check on, how everyone is doing. It's been chaos here as well, having to homeschool, manage the law firm. But I hope everyone is doing good. Today, I just wanted to talk about, specifically about how to basically get your papers, get your green card without living in the United States. If you are married to a U.S. citizen or green card holder, if you're the parent of a U.S. citizen or green card holder, or if you're the child of a U.S. citizen or green card holder. So, a lot of times, people reach out to me and say, they've either they're going through stuff with their children, or they're going through stuff with their parents, or they're going through stuff with their spouse. And, they really just don't want to, get divorced or, cut ties with their family member because they're afraid, essentially, of what's going to happen to them, as far as their paper, because they're relying on either of the family members to file for them. And the thing is, you do have an option. You do have an option to file for your green card if you fall under this category and you can show that you're going through either an abusive marriage or an abusive parent and child relationship. If there's a green card holder or a U.S. citizen. And, in this case, this is one of the only times where they make an exception if you overstayed here or you crossed through the border or you came here with a C visa, and things of that nature because, as much as immigration laws are there to protect U.S. citizens and green card holders, they also don't want U.S. citizens and green card holders to take advantage of immigrants. So what are some of the things that they're looking for, in order for you to be eligible for that? For me, one of the things that, I like to screen my clients on or potential clients is, I really want to get deep into the detail of what's going on in your relationship, because a lot of times, people think when they think, an abusive relationship, they think physical violence, but you can experience abuse in many ways. If you have a spouse who dangles your immigration status over your head or said, if you don't do this for me, I'm going to make sure I don't file for you. If you don't do this for me, I'm going to withdraw, your petition, or a spouse or a child or a parent that basically, abuses you financially, where they keep asking you for money, or, you work and they take the money, or they don't want you to work because they want to have control over you. That's another example. Or psychologically, where they try to mentally psych you up in a parent and child case where, if you have a child that's basically like, if not for you, I wouldn't be in this situation. Like, you don't have your papers, you're a loser, and, just very disobedient children that, cause stress to their parents all the time. What else? Verbal abuse. Some of the things we look at are what kinds of language are being used when you get into a physical, when you get into a fight, with any of these people that you're in relationships with, what kind of language is used and how does it affect you? Verbally or emotionally. And then we also even look at intimacy. Does your spouse use intimacy as a way to yield control over you? Do they say, you know what, I'm not going to have sex with you if you don't, do this for me, or if you don't do that for me, or, or they try to prevent you from, using birth control. There's just so many different things that could allow you to qualify essentially for VAWA, which is what it's called, by the way, which is Violence Against Women's Act. So even though it's called Violence Against Women's Act, this act applies to both women and men as long as you are a a spouse, a parent, or a child of a U.S. citizen or a green card holder. I hope this summary has been helpful to you guys. If you have more questions about it, you can comment below, and I can answer if it's a short answer. Otherwise, you can call us 407-995-6567, and I will be able to schedule consultation with you to basically analyze your own particular case. I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful week.